They found the music, a single manuscript copy, among the piles of unsorted paper the composer had left at the time of his death. It was clearly a piece for solo violin, but it looked extraordinary, difficult, daring, probably unplayable. Above it was scrawled in his shaky hand, "To the City Guild of Violinists." The City Guild was honored, but embarrassed. None of them could play the piece. Copies were made, and each member took one home to try it out. When they met later, they tried to pass it off with excuses. Surely the old man couldn't have met you to play those notes simultaneously. His mind must have been wandering. Anyway, it seemed very strange. Not much tune to it, though they couldn't deny there were interesting passages. All of them declared that they'd give it another try one day. Some even wondered aloud whether the old man hadn't meant it to be played at all. It was just a strange and impossible idea, and they all quietly forgot about it. Until one day, many years later, there came to the city an old man with a long, straggly beard and a battered violin case. He hardly looked like a real musician, a gypsy, people thought, or a traveling tradesman with a second line in music teaching. He took lodgings just by the main city square. Not long afterwards, rumors began to circulate of strange and beautiful music being heard after dark. Finally, some of the city guild gathered under the windows. There was no mistaking it. They were listening to the music that had been dedicated to them. It was indeed almost unplayable. Almost, but not quite. He was playing it, making it dance and leap and swell and fall. It was wild and strange and headstrong and sweet. As it died away, some of the city guild burst into spontaneous applause, but others were furious. "That's our music," they said. "He's not a member of the guild. What right has he got to come here and play it, trying to make us look stupid?" The window opened, and the old man looked out. "I'm his son," he said. "He taught me to play the piece, and he made me a member of the guild before he died. He was its honorary president, you know." "Rubbish!" shouted the angry violinists in the square below. "You have no business here. How dare you?" The next morning, the violinist had gone. The music was never heard in the city again.